go through computer fonts for ancient languages now. It'll be a quick 2 seconds. So you can see there that there's several different types. Of course, you don't need one for Latin. You just have to italicize everything. So for hieroglyphs, you've got the Rockwell web, and then a lot of these just have a downloadable, and then you install it onto your PC. And then you've got classical Greek and a Coptic one there for you. So the links are all there for you guys to try. And then also interesting, if you can't, in Word, on Microsoft Word, I mean, it's on most versions. If you go to the symbols section, all of the ancient Greek letters are actually there. So if you're only doing a really small assignment and you've really got to use, a few words, but you still want to type it up, you can put it in there. It just doesn't have the accents. So you'll put the accents in another way.
But I would recommend...
But it's much easier to download it.
And if you're having trouble, because last year a lot of people had trouble with learning how to type in Greek font, or I'm not sure about the others, if you have trouble with hieroglyphics or Coptic fonts, you can send your questions to telesangels@gmail.com, and maybe we can set up a session if there are enough people where we can just go through how do you type these fonts, because a lot of people, especially in Greek, find it's pretty unclear about how to line up your keyboard with the Greek alphabet.
Yeah.
And but once you get the hang of it, it's a great skill to have, because you can just type up Greek when you're doing your essays or doing your weekly assignments, and it's not one of those things that's going to add an extra hour onto the process.
It'll also help external students, because you'll have an online submission for your weekly assignments if you're doing Greek. So you have to type in Greek. There's no getting out of it.
The thing I always thought was hard was it's called the breathings, where you've got to put those little inflections. Yeah. I don't know whether we have to be tested on that.
In Greek, they will look at it.
Breathings are important. Yeah. Accents are not as important in first year, but I would stress always think about them, be aware of where they're placed on the word, because we're learning about them now in third year, and it would be it's an asset to have that knowledge and just learn it from day one, rather than suspending.
Yeah, in the introduction in Lushnik for the Greek textbook, there's a very good section on breathings and accents that will really help you out if you're studying.
They call that inflection, or does that mean?
No, there's a breathing, and it can go either this way or this way, and there's also accents which can go that way or that way.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Accents
they can either go on top of the letter or below the letter or beside the letter.
Yeah, and that's me.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Liz.